Hey guys, I'm just testing out the second camera right now before I go on at 3, so just bear with me for a little bit. I'm just gonna be chilling over here. Doesn't look like we have any leg today, so pretty happy about that. Woohoo! Second cam is up. So I just gotta wire this above the camera, or above the cabinets. And then I'm gonna start getting all my stuff out and ready. Do you guys want me to leave the stream on while I do that? I can just put some music on. We can all chill out. Should I turn this way? How's that one? Yeah. Looks good. New cam. I tried to hook it up yesterday and it got super laggy for some reason. So I tried it again today and everything seems like it's working great. So we're gonna see how this goes. I just gotta put this wire up, so I'm gonna be a little monkey for a sec. Oh, you know, just streamer things, right? The stuff that you don't see, but I think this is pretty entertaining. Don't let me forget to wash the counter off after, guys. There's spider webs. Okay.
Our 100% orange juice contains one thing: oranges. We don't add water, sugar, preservatives,
Sweet.
flavors, or artificial colors.
Sweet, sweet. It shouldn't melt. I guess we'll see. I don't think it gets too hot there. But you never know. Okay, I'm just gonna go get a bunch of stuff together that I need for today. We're going for red this week. Got a new color. How are you doing today, Stefan? What's new? Boom. The armor is on. Aw, I appreciate you watching from work. That's awesome. Clearing out all of the cans from the pantry today, or at least most of them. Everything's great, my dude. Had a really good week last week. I'm done 3 out of my 4 goals to be an affiliate with Twitch. So I think I need 32 more followers, and then I'm at 50. And then I can get that sub button up and running. So tell your friends, because I'd love to have that done by the end of the month. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm gonna try. Look at all of this. So many cans. I think it's pretty possible. I think I can do it. have 3 different kinds of beans for the chili. So I have to get used to this second camera. Red kidney, I have black beans. And then these really cool Romano beans. They're like white with red flecks on them. And then I have a couple cans of tomato sauce to use up. Some mushrooms I found, little pieces. And tomato paste. That's like the basis of any chili, I think. So I decided to do that today, and then we're gonna bump it up with some squash. Just going to pick some herbs from the garden real quick. Let me just put a quick post out that I'm going live since I started earlier.
Vinyl plank is one of the easiest products to install. This overview will give you a good idea of what's involved.
These are the materials you need to get started. The first thing you should do is order your unopened boxes of planch and the
What is this?
2 days before you start, so that you can acclimate to the temperature and heat.
And then you know what, guys? I'm just gonna go away for like 2 minutes. And I'm not like super interested in football. I mean, I had a lot of friends play it growing up, but it's definitely not something that I watch every Sunday. I mean, there's obviously always a really good party. But yeah, I promised my apron guy that I would take a photo with this on today so he can post it on social media for me. So I want to get that done before I start. So bear with me 2 seconds and then we'll get started. Thanks for waiting, guys. Okie dokes. All right, welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Monday afternoon. It's great that some of you are still at work. Hopefully you get some inspiration for dinner later or sometime later in the week. And once again, so this is our second Meatless Monday now. Last week's went over pretty well. I think my family might have a little bit of a hard time adjusting, but they'll get used to it. I feed them meat every other day, so they're fine. And it's not really like I'm trying to convert them to being vegetarian. I just want to share the benefits of going meatless once a week. Like it definitely does help you, especially the environment and your body. Because plants have a much lower saturated fat than meat does. So that's one good thing right there. So that's gonna help lower your risk of any cardiovascular diseases. Let me get this into the frame. I'm so not used to this second camera yet. Don't mind me, guys. And then also vegetables are generally less expensive to consume than meats. Like meat is really expensive. I've actually heard that reason from somebody that's why they're vegetarian is because meat is just too expensive to buy. And that's a very fair point. And then also livestock production gives off like huge amounts of CO2, which then contributes to global warming and all that bad stuff. Like it's almost just as bad as driving a car every day. Like obviously one person is not going to fix that situation, but at least try it out, I guess. I'm not telling you how to live your life, though. I'm just giving some really awesome facts that I've been reading up about. Like, imagine if we ate the food that we produced for the livestock to eat. Like, we're almost doubling over ourselves just because we want to eat meat. Like, we could just eat those grains. We wouldn't have to farm as much of them, and then we can use like the fields for other vegetables. And then the bees would love us too, because bees don't use like any grains at all to pollinate and make honey. And then keep in mind, you also want to choose a well-balanced meal with sufficient amounts of protein, because that's super important for making your body work all the time. Yay, learning stuff. So some high protein options of veggies or grains. I'm gonna just list off a couple here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with edamame or soybeans. You can usually find them like in the frozen section of your grocery store. They come in the little pods. Hey Anies, how are you? Good to see you today. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going over some fun vegetarian meal facts right now. Hopefully I don't bore you too much. So edamame actually has 18 grams of protein for 1 cup. That's probably the highest protein amount out of any veggies. So today we're gonna do a vegetarian chili, and I'm gonna put some butternut squash in it, and then probably gonna garnish it with some of these really nice avocados that I found. I'm not vegetarian. I can say that I'm not even one bit vegetarian, but I'm gonna try and force myself to just eat better and treat the environment a little better by going meatless on Mondays with my family. I think that's a super good option that most people don't do. I mean, I guess vegetarian food can be scary. Avo! Hey Oma, how are you? You don't know what avocado is? Comes from Mexico. And last year, the world actually almost ran out of avocados. The restaurant that I was working at, there was like such a high demand on avocados, they like tripled in price, and we didn't even bring them in because it wasn't worth it. It is not sweet. So I usually use avocado, like you can use it in place of butters or cheeses. And you can also do it in sweet stuff, like you can make a chocolate avocado pudding. It has this really nice like buttery texture. It mixes in well with things. But I'm just gonna dice it up today and put it on top of the chili to make it a little bit more rich. And then also with the chili today, we're gonna do some jalapeno cheddar cornbread. Yum. And I'm just gonna serve a salad on the side today just to get some greens in there because we're gonna eat so many beans. The magical fruit. And then another high protein option is tofu. I know so many people are scared of that stuff. Thanks, man. My hair is super crazy and curly, so this seems to kind of keep it all together. So tofu has like 15 grams of protein per 3 ounces. That's pretty high. But guess what tofu is made out of? Soybeans. So that totally makes sense. And then the next one that's the highest is lentils. So there's like probably 4 or 5 different kinds of lentils. No, it's an Egyptian ankh, so it's an infinity cross. Not that I'm super religious or anything, but I just believe in eternal life, I guess. I don't really know what's on the other side, so we'll leave it at that. And then something that we are going to be using today. So I got some canned black beans for our chili. And those have 7.5 grams of protein. So that's what I'm going to bump up our meal with today. And then actually a lot of people don't know this, but peanuts have a lot of protein too. So 7 grams per quarter cup. But keep in mind they also have a ton of fat, so don't gorge yourself on those. And I guess chickpeas are super popular. Everyone, I think a lot of people like to eat chickpeas. They're pretty easy to mix into anything. And they're really good fried and crunchy as well. And those have 6 grams per half a cup of cooked. So those are some really nice options that you can use on Meatless Mondays just to keep your protein up. I mean, it's super important building block of bones, muscles, cartilage, skin, and your blood. So pretty much your whole body is made of protein. So you want to make sure you get enough every day. Yeah, they're watching me. Oh no. Chickpeas. I don't know if I have any in the house right now, but they're used a lot in Indian cuisine. You can also find them packaged in stores as like a crunchy snack. Here, I'll tape it out to you guys so you can find it. Not in caps lock though, because I'm not upset at you. Totally is chicken poop, because that's what we're gonna eat. There's nothing, no difference. They're both the same. So thanks for catching that. And then I also never mentioned using eggs or dairy for another protein source on Meatless Monday, because those are both produced by animals, not plants. But eggs and milk contain similar amounts of protein and are definitely a great addition to any meal. Like, I love eating eggs. I can probably eat eggs once a day. And one egg typically has about 13 grams of protein in it. The only thing though is that they're pretty high in cholesterol. That's only in the yolk. So egg whites are super healthy, packed full of clean protein. But who just wants to eat egg whites? Like, take it from me that I have eaten way too many egg whites in my life. Like, when I prepped for 8 months, I had about 6 to 7 egg whites for breakfast every single day. So don't even ask me about egg whites. We are gonna start cooking in about 5 minutes. I'm just finishing up with my little intro here. I like to start off with some interesting food ideas and commentary before we start, just to teach you guys a little bit before we start cooking. So we're moving on to milk. So milk actually contains 2 types of protein. Not that this matters, but it's casein and whey. A lot of people can't actually digest whey, so that's what makes you bloated all the time. I prepped for a figure competition, so it's a bodybuilding class. And I put on probably 20 pounds of muscle. Yeah, I was thick. And it was honestly the hardest thing I've ever done, you guys. And I don't recommend anyone doing it. Since then, I've definitely realized what is healthy, and that is not. Like, yeah, I was eating a lot of food and training a lot, but I didn't feel that good. Pictures. You might be able to find some on Instagram. Yeah, I still have a little bicep. Are you guys gonna be creepy though? Don't be creepy, okay? Because this was like at least over a year and a half ago. But I still got it. Yeah, baby bicep. But you know what? I've had those little guns ever since I grew up. Like, I was doing gymnastics and stuff like that. I've always been a little strong monkey. So, moving on to milk again. I keep getting distracted, but I love it. So, milk has like all of the essential amino acids, which are also building blocks for your muscles. And I don't know, a lot of people don't like cottage cheese, but it has 15 grams of protein in half a cup, so that's super high. And then menu today. So I already told you guys what's going down, so I'm not gonna list that off again. And then we're also gonna prep some chicken souvlaki for tomorrow's Travel Tuesday. We're going to Greece. So stay tuned for that. If you wanna join me tomorrow, go for it, because we're making about 4 or 5 different Greek things. And we're gonna be grilling the chicken, really fun. And I really wanna get a nice long marinade on the chicken today. So I bought whole chickens, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to break them down. I love it. She's got that acid. And I don't think today's dinner is gonna take very long to make, which is why I'm not like trying to drag it on. I'm just trying to take the time and help you guys learn some stuff. So first things first, our vegetarian chili ingredients are kind of all laid out in front of me. I'm just gonna point the camera over here. Burp. And move it over. Oh God, what's going on here? Boop, 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 boop. So, all of the canned goodness. I have 3 different types of beans. Romano. Yeah, I don't post any pictures on my Cook with Kate, but I do have another Instagram like personal page that maybe I'll put in chat for you guys after this. So Romano beans are super cool. They're like white with red flecks on them. And then kidney beans are a little bit bigger and they'll hold together really nice. And then black beans, beans that everyone really knows. I can't get a hang of this camera. And then some diced toms. I kind of just like looked in my pantry and saw what kind of tomatoes and beans I had. Tomato sauce, I have 2 cans of that to use up. I don't like these and they were in the pantry, so I'm gonna sneak these like mushroom pieces into the chili and hopefully no one will know. And then for like really extra tomato flavor, we got some paste. And then spice it up a bit, chipotle peppers. You're crazy. And then garnish avos. We're gonna throw 1 onion in, 3 carrots, some like 4 stalks of celery, some really nice baby peppers that I found. I just picked some thyme from the garden. Boom. And then this little butternut squashes. Did I break this thing or what's going on? Oh God. So I usually make food for, there's 4 of us, but I usually make at least like 8 to 10 portions. If there's extra, I always keep like leftover jars so I can freeze some. And it's super easy to pull out for lunches. Leftovers are so much better than like going out to eat Subway for lunch. Okay, we're good. That's my little sous chef. She just got home from her walk. So first thing we're gonna do, first hydration, is cut up our mirepoix, aka onion, carrots, and celery. Just gonna get my peeler. Did you have a good walk?
Beautiful. Sunny. Not rainy.
Where's the other peeler? This side? Yeah. Sneaky side. And then I'm gonna turn the camera down so you can watch how I prep the veg. Hopefully you learned something. Okay. But honestly though, I've cried like every time I've prepped onions so far on stream. It's gonna get a little bit emotional. Oh! Doggo face. She's ready. Both ends off of the onion and then cut it in half. Super easy to peel. Yeah, she's my little helper. She's a vacuum if I drop anything. Full-time taste tester. I swear she knows how to like cook everything that I make. She's always in the kitchen with me. No, She doesn't like onions, but I'll definitely give her a carrot. It's like one of her favorite things. So never use like this part of the celery. It gets really bitter when you cook it. But the leaves are pretty awesome to use in like a salad. It gives some really awesome fresh celery flavor. These ones are just really yellow and won't taste that good. Only do that if they're nice and green. She's so ready for this carrot. Okay, come over here. Sit. She's wild. And if you want to know, her name is Posh, because she's a diva. I can't handle her face there. It's too cute. Okay, one more, and then we'll start cooking. Just wait. Oh, it's okay. Good girl. No, Posh. Posh. Gotta get a couple of bowls out. Okay, onion first. Let's see if I cry. So I'm gonna turn. Do you guys ever notice the onion, like one side has like the butt on it and the other side doesn't? So always cut on the side without the butt, because that's what holds your onion together. I'll put the camera up if I start to cry. So why I have the trees on my background is because I'm located in the west coast of Canada on Vancouver Island, and there's a ton of like Sitka trees is our thing here. So that's why I got my designer to do that for me, and this is being a pain in the butt. Like, I really love going on hikes and being by the ocean. This onion does not want to be my friend. Don't eat it, girl. So just cut around the butt end if it decides to fall off there. I mean, I do have another onion, so I can put more in. You think I need another one in there? I'm not like following a recipe or anything. I just kind of made it up as I go. Throw that aside. So I'm doing like a small dice here. Okay, I'm crying a bit. It's so sad. The struggle is real. Okay, let's get this done so we don't have to keep crying. Another little trick to not cry when you cut your onion is to have your knife really sharp. And I can totally tell that mine isn't right now. So we're gonna put that on the steel after, and you guys can watch that fun stuff. Or wet the knife. Or put saran wrap over your eyes. I actually had a chef do that with me. It was pretty hilarious. You guys just want to see me cry today? Come on. Okay, so I'm just gonna wash my knife off so we can put it on the steel. You'll see it in like 2 seconds. Just need to finish doing the veg. Or else I will get you. Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do celery next. So I'm gonna cut this into about 6-inch-ish lengths, just so it's not longer than the blade of my knife. And then if you need to, just cut it in half to match the size of the onion. Still crying. You know what? The dirty jokes, like, don't even affect me. Because being in a kitchen for 7 years, like, I was mostly always the only girl in there. So I'm pretty much just one of the boys. I'm not worried. You don't scare me. Just I can't say the dirty stuff back because I don't want my channel to be explicit. I don't want to get in trouble. But please entertain me with more innuendos. Let's go, boys. Let's go. You do realize that I'm the one holding the knife right now. I will cut you. Where are you guys from? Tell me something awesome or exciting to hear. The Netherlands. I've been there. It was a blast. I got baked out of my mind and got lost in Amsterdam for like 3 hours. That lemon cake almost killed me. Stefan, you're being very quiet. Thank you for answering. I have traveled to Europe. I've done Asia, so I went to Thailand and Bali and Laos. Been to a couple places in the States. Okay, let's make you guys happy now. I really enjoy traveling and obviously eating the food. Gives me a lot of inspiration. So there's our wonderful bowl of veggies. But before we start sauteing that, we're gonna do the squash first, because that's kind of a pain in the butt. You know what though? They're real. Like if I wipe my face off, they wouldn't go away. Just saying. The most important thing I learned. I think it's always to like remember where you've come from. It's like everywhere that I went while I was traveling, like everyone was like, oh, I want to go to Canada so bad. And like I couldn't understand why. And then when I got home, like I understood how different everyone is here. It really is like quite a peaceful place to live. And there's a lot of freedom here. Eyebrow giveaway. Match my eyebrows and you will get a gift. What do you mean? What are you saying, Oma? You're crazy. Peeling. I definitely can't show this because you guys would make a very terrible joke. So now you have to look at my face. Oh, I totally almost died in Thailand. Like the second day I was there, I was eating this red curry, and as I was eating it, I could literally feel my stomach like gurgling. It was like boiling my stomach acid. And then the next like day and a half after that, I did not leave the room. It was really bad. It kind of wrecked me on curries for a bit. But that was the only time I really got sick. After that, I was good. I mean, I think it's bound to happen at any point, just because your body's totally not used to the way that they prepare their food there. And pretty much nowhere has a fridge at all. What is going on here? Okay, back. I was just getting super annoyed with my phone going off. I think I do. Like, I wrote a blog while I was traveling in Europe. So I tried to do it like almost every day about what I ate and what I did and like all of my adventures. I think it's still on WordPress. It's called And Then She Ate It. Oh, this is a brand new Kate. One that doesn't cry. I'm just scooping the seeds out of the squash. Legazo. Ooh, look at those seeds. For sure, seeds giveaway. For sure. I need 50 followers first, though. Or else nothing's gonna happen before that. I already have 2 cameras set up. It's never enough for you guys, is it? Can never just be happy. No, you can't. These seeds are taken. I might be able to just like push the camera way back. I don't know. We're going back. Back it up. Where are we at? See where we're at. It still doesn't show it. You just got a deal. Yeah, West Coast earthquake. Watch out. We actually have to have earthquake insurance out here. Just because we're so susceptible. Kind of crazy. Okay, you guys want to watch me cut the squash? Since you say so. Like, this is like a workout. Reaching over every time, that's like yoga. Cooking and yoga. Woohoo! Like, what the fuck is going on here? tell me what everyone does for work. I want to know some stuff. How did you know, Stefan? How did you know? Yeah, that's why it's so easy. That's cool. What are you taking in school? This is like one of my least favorite things to cut. Okay, so those are all broken down into little chunks. And then we're just gonna cube them up. But we're not gonna put the squash in until the chili is like 40 minutes from being served. Otherwise it'll go so mushy and gross. Like you wouldn't even know that there's squash in there. Let's come back over here. Oh, it just started to rain here again. West Coast life. Just try and cut the pieces as evenly as you can for the squash. That's interesting. I know, Stefan. I was trying to see if that's where you remembered it from. You got some smarty pants in the chat or what? Or are you just like lying and saying that that's what you do? Because I can't see your face. I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm a girl. What do you expect? Have to get you guys back somehow for bugging me. Hey. I don't say much. I'm just here to cook. That's it. That's all I got. Okay, so squash is done. Now, baby peppers. I'm gonna show you guys the tricky way to cut a pepper. Just cut around each side. And then you're left with like the little core, and you can just throw that out. And then you have no seeds really on your other pieces here. And they're nice and flat to work with. It is the normal way to cut it. I feel like a lot of people do it like different ways. Like you can also do this and this, and then go like that, and then like cut out the seeds. But I like the other way better, because then the seeds kind of just stay in the core. Because now you have to like bump them out. You can cut it in half too. It doesn't really matter to me. I'll just show you a bunch of different ways. Like, I hate doing it this way, because then you have to like peel the stem out. That's silly. Boom. Get rid of all this crap. I don't really have many other veggies to cut up today. I just did them all. But you'll have to watch in the other streams. And I'll show you more. So now we're gonna cube up the peppers pretty small as well. And then these aren't gonna be put into the chili either yet. These are gonna go in with like maybe 10 minutes left. Because otherwise these will get super soggy too. No one likes soggy veg. Do they say that? Okay, those are all good. I already did the onion stuffer. That's when I was crying. Yeah, that's right. That clean stovetop. You can always go back after the video is done and watch it again. I mean, I don't really do anything crazy. Yeah, I season my food with my tears. No! You can't just call an audible like that. You're cooking with Kate. I'm not cooking with you. You will listen. Bam. Done. Put these guys in a little bowl. Oh. Tosh found a pepper. There's our stacks on stacks. And I need to put some garlic in the chili, I think. Maybe like a couple cloves. Let's do 3. Okay, 4. The pot behind the veggies? That's a little blender. More onions, never. You guys are wild. I clicked on it. Where was the results? Oh, I didn't click on the results. If I always did what you wanted me to do, well then what would that say about me? I say no. Okay, we're gonna start doing the veg. You crazy kids. Grab the biggest pot that you have. And then you're a pothead. Ah ha ha. Put it on like medium-high heat. And put some olive oil in the bottom. I do not have very much left. I think there's one outside though, yeah? Olive oil. It's fine. Okay, we're making a veggie chili, not an onion chili. You fiends. Be good. You're out. That's what I think too, though. I've never made a vegetarian chili before. It's weird. Yes, Foof. Tell him. Because I've dealt with children like you for forever. And I'm not mean. You guys are just wild today. We're sizzling. Like, look how good that ratio is. Why would we throw that off balance? You're crazy. But we're not gonna put the garlic in yet, or else it's gonna burn. So we're just gonna wait a bit. But I can chop up the thyme while I'm waiting. Ain't nobody got time for that. All of your questions are a trap, Amy's. Pardon me? I don't even know what CarMax is, so that's a bad guess. Who subbed? I didn't see it. Okay, garlic and thyme are just chilling in this bowl here. And we're gonna throw those in at the end when the veg is really nice and browned. Well, Annies, thank you for the follow. Maybe I should make it last longer on screen, because I'm always running around doing stuff. Favorite dish? I really like roasted chicken. Really simple, stuffed with like lemon and herbs. But I also do like a really good burger. What's your favorite dish? Roasted. So now while I'm waiting for the veg to brown, I'm gonna open all of the cans. That is pretty much the whole kitchen. There's just a really big island in the middle that I'm set up on. Cupboard tour can be alright. Lots of interesting things in those. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cans to open. Okay, cupboard tour in a bit once I get this stuff ready. See this crazy can opener I have? It's supposed to like peel off the top part. Okay, maybe it didn't work. Yeah. What are you doing? Stay back there. I got a backseat cooker. That's okay though. Tomato sauce, done. Boyfriend is at work. Give this a stir. Mushrooms done. I actually sleep in this apron and everything. It never comes off. guys are just stirring the pot, eh? Stirring that chili that's not even in the pot. I didn't think everyone would be so alive on a Monday. Never going to burn. It's going to caramelize. See all those awesome colors? Patience, my friend. Yeah, I'll show them all. I couldn't get one of the mushrooms open. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm getting it. Got it. I'm only halfway there. A Canadian tour. Oh, there's mushroom. And they won't even know. Boom. Hello, Twin Vaders. Welcome to my crazy stream today. I'm actually not. I wore a purple apron last week, so I thought I'd change it up and wear red this week. How did your guys' meatballs turn out, Vaders? They look super good simmering away earlier. Yum. Two more cans. Thank you, boys. Appreciate the host. Yeah, we're doing Greek Day tomorrow. It's gonna be really fun. So I'm gonna prep the chicken so it can marinate overnight. And then we're gonna do it with like lemony potatoes and tzatziki. All of the good fixins. I consider you a fruit and Doritos definitely a veg. Yeah, he's got a big hole in the center of him. Okay, all of the cans have been opened. On stream workout, done. We're getting there. Canadian tour. Don't look at my secret notebook. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna bring all that stuff over, and then I also drained the liquid out of the beans as best as I could. But it is pretty useful to use that liquid. It makes your stuff really nice and thick. Thick. Yeah, canned mushrooms. They were laying around. So I decided to toss them in there. We're getting there. Looking really nice. It's almost time to throw in the garlic. Just we want to get this pretty dark because that's where all of our flavor is coming from. And then I'm also gonna get some veg stock ready. You could use just water to add to the chili after, but I'm gonna add a little bit extra flavor this way. Just a little bouillon of sorts. Yeah, you guys bring all of the flavor. Guess what though? We're gonna turn it up tomorrow and use a red onion. Yeah, that's a well-used wooden spoon. It's been through some stuff. Hello, Flexerd. We're having the craziest onion chat right now. And it's only one red onion. They're being crazy today, but I'll allow it. We'll have Monday Fun Day as well. And MILF's in here now? MILF, no more onions. Don't do it. Okay, totally putting the garlic in now. This looks so good. And the thyme too. Give that a little stir. Smells super good. Yeah, we tried to set up the second cam last night, but for some reason it made the stream super laggy. And then when I tried it again today, it was fine. So I don't know what the ish was yesterday. Just have to go along with the rest of them, didn't you, Mel? Yeah, cupboard tour is coming when all of the things are in the pot. AKA like T minus 5 minutes. Yeah, he's not letting me get away with anything. What? That's super cool. So, like, what does it look like then? VR cooking. Boom. Hey, this looks great, guys. Next thing we're gonna add is the tomato paste and just saute that a little bit too. Boom, boom. Gonna add our chipotles. Make it a little spicy. And then all of our other things. All of the cans. Or cannots. Okay, I'll try it. Just wait though. Do you even tomato while you tomato? Now I'm gonna turn this down to a simmer. Sure, you scrape out all the beans. Maybe I should. That's a pot. Look at all those layers. And now our stock. I think I need one more. I'm not gonna put any salt in until the end. Let me just go put this in the fridge. We use the Nestle raspberry flavor water. Yeah. Relax. Give that a good stir. And we're gonna turn it down to 1. Maybe 2. That was just the first try. Actually, put that there. Okay, ready? Let's do this one first. You guys missed my salt tour yesterday, though. I think MILF was there for it. I guess you can't see that cupboard because of my cam. You'll see some of it. This is like all the spices and oils and vinegars and teas. Yeah, but you need to see the cupboards. You're so demanding. Yeah. This one's a very important one. All drinking accessories included. And then plates are on the end. Bam. White and blue for that West Coast life. You crazies. Bottom ones aren't that fun. It's just pots and pans. Are you guys that bored? I thought you said it was fun with Kate. Okay, let's do this cornbread-ish. I guess it might be interesting to see what people have. Have you guys ever peeled squash and like gotten that weird skin on your hands? It's really bugging me right now. It's like an extra layer of skin. Those are real. The realest eyebrows. If I wipe them off, they'd still be there. I'm doing great today. How are you today, Hollow? Okay, I use like a little clear gel to hold it in place. I can't say your name with a straight face, but burglar. Yeah, we're doing a meatless Monday. I've actually never made vegetarian chili before, so hopefully it turns out. Fridge tour will be too crazy. That would take us like hours. It is packed. Yep, definitely the American one. Thank you for the follow, Butt Burglar. I appreciate that very much. So in our chili, we did mirepoix. So carrot, onion, celery, some garlic, thyme, 3 kinds of beans. So I did Romano, kidney, and black beans. And then if we want later, we can put corn in it. I think that's a pretty good additive. And I also cut up some bell peppers and squash, which are just chilling over here. We're not gonna put those in until the end though, because we don't want them to get too mushy, because this is probably gonna simmer for an hour. Yeah, just the 1 onion. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the cornbread while you guys are chilling. And there's no onions in the recipe. So 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of cornmeal. Now I have to go find all these things. Cleaning out the pantry. And then we need some sugar and baking powder. Boom, boom. What is it? Say it. You have to say it now. And I need to grab some milk and butter. Yep. There isn't a difference. The bean is the pea. And then guess what? I definitely don't have enough eggs for the recipe, but we're gonna make it work. It'll be fine without it. We're doing our own thing today. Wow. You went there. Let me just turn this onion into an egg. Okay, but for serious, we're gonna mix all the dry stuff together and then all of the milk, eggs, and butter together. So I need some more bowls. peel it. What do you mean? Who's this little guy? We got duck eggs. We're fancy. We're wildin'.
Wildin'?
Chat's wildin' today.
Chat's wildin'?
Yeah.
Oh snap. You won't have issues with the radio in the morning anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of them.
So 3 cups of flour going in the bowl.
Sorry. 2 people. You and her. I can pick you up though.
Kate, you have to ask him and see what he says. They have a question for you. 1 more onion or not?
In what? The soup?
The chili.
No.
See?
No onions.
I would have gotten yelled at because of you guys.
Who's getting that? Hi. Hi, big old butt. Hi. Hi.
Yeah, I went there.
Oh, I just walked over and...
Kate.
No, I actually didn't hear you.
Was it all right?
Everything you said is like...
Elevator.
Okay, thanks. Turn down. Or I can go inside with
So, story of the day. One of my grandpas built an elevator in his pantry. And it definitely didn't work. We had to shut it down real quick.
No, it worked. It just didn't pass safe.
Top Stream 2018. First weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Second.
Uh-oh. Did you guys clip it? Yeah. That's older, Kate. AKA Mama drinks wine. Should I just change it to onions with Kate? Yes. Okay, so 1 cup of cornmeal went into the 3 cups of flour. Onion Monday. Yeah, you are, but burglar. You should definitely put an onion in there. Okay, next, a 1/4 cup of sugar. Yes. Ah. And then 2 tablespoons of baking powder. What are you making today, butt burglar? Thanks for the donation, dog. $1. And then where are we at? 2 teaspoons of salt. Good old Instant Pot. Do you like it? Everyone's raving about them, but I don't know if I need it or not. Like, I feel like I could do all that stuff on my own. Just one more onion. Yeah, I guess that's the really good part about that pot is that you can do that kind of stuff really quick. Wow. Interesting. Well, it's definitely worth the money then for those people who are short on time. So we got all of our dry cornbread stuff in this bowl. Yeah, it's true. Okay, so milk in a separate bowl, 2 cups, and then 1/2 pound of butter, which is going to be melted. Not saying it.
Like literally just broken. That's why I did.
It's not hard to say. Good bud, bad blood. Okay, maybe it is a little bit hard to say. Good blood, bad blood. You guys want song requests? I kept having trouble with like all the copyright stuff though. So I'd have to figure out how to do that. Well, I definitely don't have to take my time on the stream now, since my peeps are home. I usually time out my meals to be ready when they get home. Hot and ready.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Okay, I'll fool around with some settings tonight then. You guys got time to do stuff if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. Yeah, autocorrect for sure. Just let me stir the pot over here. I have to say, it looks really weird with no meat in it. So the way that I have my setup on Oma is I have an external monitor, so I can't play any music off of this, so I just have a dock behind me or in front of me. That stuff is like weird to me though. Like, I don't know about that veggie protein stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna be right back a sec. Hello? Housekeeping?
Yes, well.
Okay, what? I didn't see it. Now I have to go look. You guys are wild, and why would you do it while I'm gone? So, are you shipping an onion over? Or are you donating so that I buy more onions? Oh, Stefan. $2? That's like at least 2 onions. Yeah, that's where Rice Balls Berry lives. AKA Butterball.
Rice ball berry.
I don't know what that is.
What?
What is it?
Rice ball berry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
I thought it was berry.
Oh, no.
Berry.
Okay, butter is getting whisked in to the milk and eggs. Yeah, Stefan's having fun today. Usually Flexerd is my MVP, but I think you guys scared him away.
He's not here today?
He is. They said Rice Balls Berry is you. Okay, remind me to add that onion into a stream. What can I put it in? Let's see the plan for this week. Maybe I'll do the onion on Schnitzel Day. Or you know what? Onion in the ramen tomorrow. So that onion is just for a chili, just so I'm completely clear on this. We got bubbles. We just made beef stroganoff the other week with Spatzel. That was like 2 Sundays ago. That's our pan for the cornbread. I'm just gonna put some spray in. Which, if you were paying attention, was in that cupboard. And you know what? We still have to cut some cheese. And get some jalapenos out. Wearing it on my head. So you want me to cry the whole time then? But then how is that going to be fun with Kate? I'm gonna use these out of the fridge, getting rid of them. And then just some aged cheddar. The good old orange kind. Ah, yeah. Okay, fridge tour in a bit. We might not even get to the chicken souvlaki today. It's already 5. Then what? Or I just do it later, after we eat dinner. Come back on. So you want 8 ounces of cheese. That's a block of cheddar. And then you guys know what happens when there's cheese in the kitchen. Come here. Come here. Do you think she wants some? That's my scale. Crazy beeps. I was 0.7 off. I got those skills still. Just a little. I always give her like the little end that's left over after I grate it. Kush. Oh, Posh's new name is Kush. And then you know the magic sound is the wax paper. Okay, watch this, guys. Ready? She's like, I know what that means. Right here. Come on. Now it's Gucci. How come no one paid attention when I cut the cheese? Like, that was the easiest one. I can't control when the escalator hits, it just happens. Yeah, far from it. Hey. the pile. Chili balls, berry. Posh is wild. Okay, now I gotta turn on the oven. I think it's 350. Yeah, so 350 Fahrenheit. Just in case you miss it too much. I'm saving that clip forever. I always use Fahrenheit, even though we're supposed to use metric. That's just what I know. I know it's weird. Oven tour. Yeah, when I put the cornbread in. So mix your dry ingredients up really well, just because there's baking powder in there. You don't want a huge lump of it or else it won't work. Yeah, you want to watch this mixing? There's my setup. Now we're gonna pour our liquids in. Oh. You don't want to fully mix this yet because we still have to add the cheese and the jalapenos. And I'm totally making a mess. And I always forget how terrible this whisk is. Fridge tours. Because let's just be honest, you just watch cribs usually so you can see in their fridge. So same thing. Those are Cush's snacks right there. What? We are up to 30 now? I only need 20 left. Then. Tomorrow we are doing Greek Day. Don't do it. Aw, Oma, it should have. I'll thank you anyways, though. Thank you very much. Yeah, tomorrow's Greek Day with like souvlaki, lemony potatoes, some tzatziki. And this looks really dry, so I'm gonna put some milk in it. Because I was short that egg, right? So we're just gonna make do. This though, this is thick. Like, do I even use a whisk? It's too risky. Her face. Was it good, Kush? Fold it in. Yeah, spoon is needed. So her name is Posh. Posh. Okay, so that looks really good. And then it says to let it rest for like 20 minutes before you bake it. So we're just gonna do that. And at this point, I'm gonna put the squash into the chili. Because that's probably going to take at least like half an hour to cook in there. And that's a full pot. It's autocorrect. Try and get all the squash completely submerged. That's good. I can turn it up a little bit now. One notch. Now that's queen. She doesn't mess around. Maple's in the fridge. We got that OG stuff in the can. Okay, ready? Look at, there's the fridge. Yeah, we had to stock up for winter, you know. But the other thing's in the way, guys. How is that gonna work? You probably won't see much though. We got a lot of condiments. Packed. What? Yep, there's beers. Did you hear the oven? It's yelling at me. I'm gonna put the cornbread into the pan while we're waiting. There we go. Man, I can't bring the camera all the way over. I don't have a long cord. Before we start the stream tomorrow, maybe I'll do it with the cam above the stove. Spread it out. That is thick. I think he might want a beer. Tomorrow I'll be on at 3 again, so 3 p.m. PST. I don't know what that is, your guys' time. Is it chili or rice? You can't have both, then it just gets confusing.
Yeah, 3:45. Or
Chili, chili.
yeah. It's pretty far. Where are they here?
Putting stuff away. No, he hates onions. Except he always eats it and stuff. Shh. Okay, I'm putting the cornbread in. I'm getting impatient. I'm very proud of you guys today. We've come a long way. Yeah, he only hates 1 onion. 2 though, so you guys would all get along. Oven, oven. Oven. Okay, 25-minute timer is going on. First thing I'm gonna do before we do the chicken is dice up our avos. It has never been sad so far.
I guess 2 and 6 minutes.
Slicing and dicing. So I'm gonna keep the pit in here
Alright,
so that it doesn't turn brown before we eat. Avocado. You guys not eat avocados?
oh shit.
This thing, like, I'm pretty sure there's a place in Amsterdam that just serves avocado stuff.
I don't know that bill there.
It's not sweet, it's like really fatty. Like you can use it in place of butter and stuff. Stop it. Don't do it. I'll put you in the chili.
Oh,
Yeah, these ones are thick.
oh, it's
It's not cheese. It's what you get guac from. Don't even tell me you've never had guac. I'm pretty sure there's a Chipotle in Europe somewhere.
There it is. 255.
Are you doing this?
Two guys. That's
Two?
right.
I'm gonna do one right now.
Oh, there's another team
Who is
there.
guac?
What are you gonna do? Yeah, there's another team. There's two teams following each other.
I'm gonna take your mole, chop it up, and make some guacamole.
Good. We can let them engage each other first. They're heading up the mountain now, southwest 40. And there's another team still 285 west.
Okay, so those are done. And I just like closed them back up. And they're just gonna chill out until we need them, and I'll just scoop it out with a spoon. Now we're gonna break down some chickens. Yeah, guac does come out of a jar for most people.
So there's
Mama drinks wine is washing. Can I take a chicken piece?
well, they pretty sure they just tag those right. Okay. Right up to us. You wanna knock these guys out? Yeah. Which one do you wanna take first? Drop them first?
Dish balls berry. Yeah, we're doing it for tomorrow. No, it's a legume. No, we're not pre-cooking, we're just marinating.
So everyone's getting fired up on? The other three guys on the hill?
The marinade. So,
Yeah.
turned it down to this wee one. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're marinated together. Now we get the big knife. So no messing around. No pissing around. So first thing I'm gonna do, this is still a little bit frozen, but I'm gonna take its legs out of the socket. I'm not doing teppanyaki tonight, and then I'm just gonna cut this little piece of skin here. And then you can see how it just like opened right up. Yeah, I feel bad for the vegetarians here today. Sorry. I do what I want. Okay, so now this is the joint that we have to follow along and cut it off. Oh, you could for sure put an onion in there. And we get one leg. Yeah, I'm playing with breasts today. That's an old joke. Like, come on, guys. You just autocorrect squash every time. Okay, so now we have to take this back off, which is why I have the big cleaver. You guys have to make sure the chili doesn't burn. Pay attention. I'm relying on you. And then we're just gonna cut down along the ribs. Do you hear the bone snapping? It's so bad. And then make sure your knife's nice and sturdy. Savage. Yeah, the chili's not very good. It's missing that onion. And then now I want to split this little part that's holding the breast together. Like so. And I can just take that piece off right here, because that's the rest of like the backbone and the neck. Move this big guy out. And then there's a little bone in here that we want to follow, and just run your knife along that. And then should we cut through it? I think so. Bam. How about that? So now we got our 4 pieces, and we're gonna separate the leg into the drumstick and thigh. It should be pretty easy, because you can kind of feel where the joint is in here. It's like right there. Boom, boom. Can you guys still see? And then the next one. Yeah, she likes chicken.
I've made it in like a grilled cheese before.
Done.
With both butter
And then to cut this down a little bit further, we're just gonna take off like a little bit of this part and leave the wing attached with the top of the breast. You can see where they didn't bleed out the chicken fully. That's kind of sad.
Do you like crunchy butter or smooth?
Because you want all of your pieces of chicken to be pretty much the same size so that they cook all at the same time. And I still have 12 minutes on the cornbread, so I'm doing pretty good. Like, that's thick.
Right now.
So now,
Yeah, Caitlin's gonna
you know how to cut up the chicken.
order Souvlaki tomorrow.
I'm just gonna put that in a Ziploc bag so I can pour the marinade in. Are you heading out, Amy's? Yeah, you better not. Or else.
So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do right
Oh man. Oh, it's been going on since I started. Onions all day.
Yeah, but like, when a
You know what, butt burglar? It's okay. I'm here for you. I think I'm only using one tomorrow. See you later, Stefan. Awesome having you here today. It's true, Oma. How am I gonna live without those? So this chicken back, I'm gonna use in the ramen on Wednesday.
Let's do that area. Where do we go outside?
Chicken got back. Now let's make some souvlaki marinade. Yes, I like that idea. I got us through the pot first though.
Another way.
And we gotta get a peek. Holy, that's blowing up.
I got two.
You need to see?
Oh yeah.
It's wild. Okay, let's make some souvlaki marinade. I don't know why I skipped a page today.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another chicken later. I just wanted to get one done for you guys because I knew you would enjoy that. So do like 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. These are really big, so I'm just gonna do 3. It's true, I do. Working with our hands always. And guess what? I need to wash my knife real quick. Well, this soap should have it.
There, that is fucking very fresh.
You know what happens now. Kate, smash. Are you serious? She did it again. Thanks, Stefan. Why do I keep missing that? You're awesome. Thank you so much. Those are really big cloves. I'll be here, but yeah, the thickest. Y'all know me. Just need a bowl. So now we can mince the garlic into there. Like it's so big it doesn't even fit in the garlic press. I'm gonna leave the Instagram thing up to you guys. You should be able to find me on there. Shouldn't be that hard. I can't make it that easy for you. That's a lot of garlic. A lot of garlic and no onion. Actually, I used the chicken for that. And then next, we need our lemons.
Oh, they're coming. Yeah, 240 they're coming in.
So the lemons, I always like to roll them first to get all the juice out.
Okay.
See? And then we're gonna zest one and juice both of them.
Yeah, they're gonna jump at him. For sure.
Yeah. But see, now I get to see who you are. Maybe that'll change things. You're not scared?
Above you?
Nah. We ain't scared. I find that hard to believe that you don't have Insta.
Which one? Closest to you. Kind of farther away. Okay.
Huh.
Just let me know when, man.
Just
Let me know
Twitch?
when.
Chili Balls is getting excited over there. Okay, so now we gotta add some olive oil and some dried oregano.
Oh, what? Where?
The lower drawer. The secret lower drawer that nobody saw. Oregano.
It's so bad. I got none. Yeah. They're really, I got a lot of brick off that guy. Oh, guys, 195. Just coming over top the hill. Just coming over top the hill. Guys left in the hut. I'll keep him busy. Perfect.
Yeah, you guys are too quiet.
Guys,
I don't like it.
240 down the hill by the first.
Chili's yelling at me now. Like, see what you've done?
Got a hit for 2.
Yeah, Chili Balls.
Okay.
We're not measuring the olive oil here. We're just gonna pour a bunch in. And use the baby whisk.
One's down. I'm down. I'm down.
Tastes good.
He's trying to hit me. Shooting a rocket.
The cornbread.
Boom, Jim. And the circle's coming in on us.
Meatless Monday. Happy
I think
chicken.
we can run them. You just go ahead. I'm still gonna get some shit too. I gotta jump.
Cornbread's still jiggly. I think it needs at least another
Still.
10 minutes. Which is okay, because the squash isn't cooked yet.
Okay.
But I am gonna add the peppers in now.
Oh, I got guys right to my my left. One's down.
We're really pushing this pot to the limit.
Both are dead.
Feeding the neighbors.
And guess what we didn't add yet? Is the chili powder.
Oh shit. Shit.
Lots and lots. Well, it's starting to smell like a proper chili now.
One just jumped out.
Chili for 20 people. Right here.
One's down. The other one's coming towards us.
The clear lid.
The big one? Bottom? I don't. It doesn't fall.
Ah!
Yeah, but I don't want to
Okay.
actually like cover it
Okay.
because then they can't see. It's gonna get steamy.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but there's other things that make it a chili.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm doing the other chicken now. Savage Kate. Two onions, always. Bigger. Holy. This one's massive. Yep, that's my anchor. I got that done in Barcelona. You guys remember the steps? Hey. Squash every time. One and done. It's still kind of frozen, so it's kind of hard. Ew. There we go. The struggle was real. Okay, other one's done. Yeah, I reassembled it. And now I'm taking it back apart. This is like the most savage part though. Cleavers are fun. Chicken back. Put that into the other bag. Now we got a slice down the middle. See, I already took that other little center part out, so I'm good to go. Ugh. Boom. Drums and thighs. You gotta just find that joint and then cut through it. Should be pretty easy. Look at my hand. It's so red. Craziness. That one was easier. Yeah, hand tour. And then we'll do that. I said I wasn't vegetarian. This is just proving my point. And that's all right. I covered the chili after I put the peppers in it. Because it seems like the squash is taking forever to cook. Now we're just gonna toss these other pieces into the Ziploc. Oh, getting yelled at. That's the cornbread. Just gotta wash my hands. All the way up. I'm gonna clear off the board so I can put the cornbread over there. And first, check this guy. See, that's getting thick. Push all those squashes back down. Look at that. I'm just gonna grab a toothpick and poke the middle and see if it comes out clean. It does. It's definitely cheesy. So that is good to go. And that looks too deadly, guys. It's still sizzling. Okay, now we gotta shake all of our chicken up. Get the marinade all mixed into it. And then that can chill in the fridge until tomorrow's stream. And then part of my work is already done. Shake it up. You want all the pieces nicely covered with the marinade before you put it away to chill overnight. I know, slowly going down. No one else is chatting with you guys. Happiness. Yeah, first 2 hours of the stream tomorrow, I'm just cutting onions. Chili Balls Berry, did you get a beer yet? No beer today?
What?
Did you get a beer yet? They're wondering.
No.
Nope. Okay, be right back, guys. And I guess I could turn the stove off. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do you guys want a salad today, or are you good?
We're good.
Okay. The vote is no salad. He didn't donate.
Chili balls there, there's no more reason.
If he did, though, that would be hilarious. Oh, you don't make friends with salad. That's a bubbling. I think I'm gonna try a piece of squash now. Because we should be pretty close. It's just really hot. Hot, hot. It feels tender though. My fork went through it. We're good. I just need to add like a lot of salt to it. And maybe an onion. Boom. Let's do like 2 tablespoons. And then see where we're at. Have to say, chili is on point. Okay, do you want to see it in a bowl with a slice of cornbread in it? And then we can all go eat and you guys can go to bed. Describe the stream in one word. Chili bowls with onion. I have to say it actually looks pretty good. We gotta put our avo on it still. One word is not enough. What are the words? Oh, that's easy. Hey, just gotta cut the cornbread. It's so fluffy. Yeah, I did. kick to it. Uh-oh. It's falling apart. Let's try this one. Let's say corn pudding. The only thing holding this together is the cheese. Let's just be honest. See? Boom. That's a bowl of bowls. Okay, boys. I am out. I'm gonna go eat this glorious meal. Hopefully catch you all tomorrow. And it was good meeting you. Thanks for all the crazy fun. Chili giveaway next week. I'll be keeping it thick for sure. Bye!